So I'm creating a recording using a program called Loom. Loom, Loom, is a free add-in extension for Chrome. And I'm actually using a different program to show you how to make a recording with Zoom. So once you've installed Zoom on your computer, from the Start menu or your Applications menu on a Mac, applications would be within Finder. You would start Zoom session, and you would select new meeting. Your interface might look slightly different than mine. It just depends on what version of Zoom you're running on your computer. So you want to start a new meeting. It's usually the orange button. And by default, it's going to come up with just video or camera only. So I have two monitors, so I'll be looking at the camera and then looking at my monitor so I can see the Zoom interface. And then you want to join with computer audio, unless you're going to use your phone to join. So if you have good computer audio, I use one of these little earbud headsets with a mic. If you have an iPhone or whatever came with your phone, it probably will work well, but a wired connection is always going to be better than wireless. So you're going to join with computer audio. And then to share the screen, you go down to the bottom and click on the green share screen button. You're usually going to select the default, so it's already highlighted in green. So I'm going to select screen. And if there is a video that I'm going to play, then I need to make sure I'm sharing my computer sound and probably optimizing for full screen video if I am playing that as well. So I'm going to hit share. And so right now I'm sharing my screen. I'm going to hide the Zoom interface. And it's letting me know the Windows color scheme has been changed. And so I can click around the screen, or I can not share my screen and just do a presentation recording on video as such. This could be a video camera from a phone using Zoom, or a classroom computer with a dock camera that's attached to it. And so then I'm just going to, now that I've shared how to use Zoom, I forgot to record. So I'll click record. I am now recording. There's no countdown. As soon as you click record, it starts recording right away. And now I am creating a video in Zoom that is going to be recording. I'm going to stop recording and then end the meeting. So end is in the lower right corner. It's in red. And I'm going to select end meeting for all. So even though I'm not really meeting with someone, I'm just using Zoom to do the recording. This is all a good use of the program. So end meeting for all. And then it's going to render my recording. I want to make sure that I wait until the video finishes rendering. Just going to minimize that Zoom message there. And then the video that I want is going to be, the file is going to be the MP4. There is an audio only file, but for this purpose, we want the video. And I'm going to rename this. Otherwise, everyone that submits a video to the instructor it's going to have the same name. And so if they have to download these, then it can be confusing. Plus, all of your videos will be called Zoom Zero. And so it's a good idea to rename them. You can do that with a right click and then select rename. On a Mac, control click is the same as a right click. And then you can rename. So probably you want to name it with your actual name. So there's an identifying factor there. And then whatever the assignment is called. So some sort of naming convention. And now that this file has been renamed, I'm going to upload it to Google Drive. Now, this was a short video. It was 15 seconds. It's almost 2 megabytes. Moodle has a limit of 256 megabytes for file uploads. So a lot of videos will be too large to just upload directly to Moodle, which is why we would go to your mail, make sure you're in your Augsburg email, go to your apps button and select Drive. And then I would encourage you to create a folder for your MAL course where you would upload the file. So we're going to select new folder and then whatever the name of your course is. Oh, I forgot I'm recording for MBA, so I'll just call it MBA course, create. And in this folder, if I double click, I can open it up. And now I can drag and drop files, or I can go the long way by clicking new, file, upload. And I would need to find the Zoom file. So it actually did show me where the Zoom recording was going. It was in my documents folder. There's a Zoom folder that gets created automatically. And then the folder that has the date and time stamp of the recording. And here's that video that I created. I'm going to upload it. And then the next thing I have to do is make sure people have access to this file. So by default, anything that I create in Google Drive is private, only I can access it. So on the folder itself, I'm going to change the sharing settings. And that way, anything I put into this folder will inherit those same settings. And I'm going to click on Advanced, and then change the privacy so anyone with the link can access. You might want to make it anyone at the link at Augsburg University with the link. This is often the setting that I use, though. If people don't know how to log into their Augsburg account and they're in a personal Gmail account, or like a U of M Gmail account, any other Gmail account other than Augsburg, they won't have access to the link. So you could just make it anyone with a link can then access the file, and they can only view it. They can't edit it or organize it. So we're going to click, anyone with a link, and save. So now anybody who has a link to this video can access it, so I've got to share the link. So I can right click on the file and select Get Shareable Link. I can left click it one time and use the menu to get the shareable link. And it tells me anyone with a link can view the file. I'm going to copy that link, although there was a message, it's kind of behind my picture here from Loom, that actually was copied. And this is just telling me that my video uploaded to Google Drive completely, which you would want to make sure before you went on to share it. And then you would go into Moodle and let's see. Let's say this is an assignment that no one else is going to see. I'm viewing this as an administrator. Let's see. I'll just do it in a form. It would be the same way, except you would need to be able to paste in the link. So I'm going to add a discussion topic. And I'm going to paste the link in. I'm actually in the newer version of Moodle, but you'll see once you highlight the link to actually make this a clickable link so people don't have to copy it and paste it into a new tab on the browser, what you would do, in my Moodle tab again, is highlight the text, and then you might have to click the button on the left to expand the toolbar so you can see the chain link. It'll be in a different location in the current Moodle, so the new Moodle, and it will be a chain link. And then you're just going to paste in, you've already got it copied to the clipboard, so you just paste it again. So I'm using Control V. On a Mac, it would be Command V to paste this in. And I'm going to say this should open in a new window and create the link. So that's all you have to do. Now when anyone clicks on this, it'll actually open up and it will play right in the browser because it's in Google Drive. So I'm going to post this to the forum and it will show up there. I go back and so that's really all students need to know. I'm just going to add a little bit more for the instructor. If I edit the assignment, so the file types, submission type. So if I make this online text, this will give a text box to students where they can paste the link in, just like it were a forum, but with an assignment, only the instructor would get the link and have access to the file. So students can't see other students' submissions. So if I save and display, and let's see if I can go in as a student. Just gonna get rid of that. And then under week 1, there's an assignment. Because the online text is there, students can add a submission and then paste in their link, triple click to highlight the link. It selects it all, just click 3 times really fast, and then choose the hyperlink button, paste in the URL. And there is an open window option in the current Moodle. Let me go to current Moodle. Sorry, this is going to be kind of a longer video. Loom does have a place to pause it. So I'm going to pause. Well, I'm almost there. So in the current Moodle, the toolbar in the content editor and all of these text boxes, you have to select, and you'll see this is grayed out. So if I paste in the link and I can highlight or triple click, then the link becomes available. For the hyperlink tool, I'm going to paste in the URL again. And for the target, I'll select open link in a new window and insert. So now that is posted. So this is how we could share the files. The other way that an instructor could share the files is to have a Google Drive folder that's shared with the whole class. So let's say I was sharing this folder with everyone, so you're all going to upload your videos into this folder. Then I would want anyone at Augsburg University with the link can edit, because you have to be able to edit to put things into a folder. And then you would get the link to the folder. It's copied to my clipboard already based on the message down below. And then on the Moodle course with editing turned on, you would add a URL at the very bottom of the activity picker. Something to name it something to that effect, and then paste in the link. And then I'm going to save and return to course. So this would allow students then to come to Moodle, find the video folder, click the link, they didn't click it right apparently, and then it will load. The files will be available. Instead of having to create a link, they'd upload the video, and then they can simply come in and play messages in the browser. I have mute on, so right away, and now I am, and it would work that way.